Hi guys, I'm Kaylin O'Leary. I will be your professor for the next semester for the nursing leadership class. Congratulations, seniors. You guys are so close to being done. I promise this class won't be too painful. I just wanted to come on and introduce myself and go through the portal so I can hopefully answer some questions you guys have about the class and explain how the semester's going to go. This will be how a lot of my lectures and things go. I'll be posting mainly YouTube videos with me sharing screens and going through lectures, and then also do some like question answers. If I get lots of questions through email, I will come and post videos as well as announcements. So that way you can have and email replies, a couple different areas and ways to get information. Okay, I'm going to start by sharing my screen here so that you can see the portal and see what this looks like, and we'll go through the class. So obviously here, you guys are all familiar with this. This is the nursing leadership page on the portal. So if we go to the first introduction, it's just a little bit more information about me. I'm also a Florida Southern graduate. I graduated with my bachelor's degree in 2010. I was part of the first graduating class for our generic bachelor's. Then I also received my master's degree, specializing in clinical nurse specialist in 2017. So as some of you guys know, you have gotten emails stating that you have to have a certain assignment done before, or you'll be dropped from the course just because it's an online course. You know, we're not coming to class, there's not the attendance piece. So this is kind of your attendance to make sure that you are enrolled, you want to be enrolled in this class, and that you will be active and involved. So this just is showing you to get started, you should review the course overview page, which I'll show you, read the syllabus that is linked below, and read all the posted information, and then you'll need to complete the DISC personality assessment and email me no later than January 13th if you have not completed it and aren't going to be able to start or begin the course. So your syllabus is posted right here. You have a Word document and a PDF for you to review. Then if you move down your forums, you have that first assignment that I was just talking about, the DISC personality test. This is where you click on the introduction. You can click right in it, and it tells you it must be done by January 13th at 11:55 or you'll be dropped from the class. So this is simply going and clicking on this link, and it will take you to a site where you can register and do a test. It's personality test, leadership personality test. It gives you some great insight on yourself. I actually took it when I was a brand new nurse, and then I've taken it later on, and you learn that you kind of change over the years. It's very interesting. So you'll just take this, and you'll simply create a new thread and answer these 3 questions. That's what's required by January 13th at 11:55. If you have an issue with getting that done, please email me. Okay, the other thing, as you will see on the left-hand side, things are set maybe a little differently some other classes. We have 7 units. You will notice these correlate with your book. There are 7 units in your book. So we will go through about a unit every 2 weeks. So unit 1 will last you for this week and next week, and the same thing, unit 2, 2 weeks of work. And then about every 2 units, we will have an exam. So you will have an exam based on unit 1, unit 2. You'll have an exam based on 3 and 4, and then an exam based on 5 and 6. And your final exam will be comprehensive and then include unit 7 in it as well. So now I'm going to move on and go over course overview. This is just your basic stuff that you guys see in all of your classes. You have your course description, our learning outcomes, your technology requirements, what's required. You obviously need a computer. You need to be able to use Panopto and YouTube. YouTube is probably what I'm going to use the most. It seems to be working the best for me to be able to get videos uploaded. And Zoom as well. I possibly will have some Zoom meetings if that seems like something you guys are interested in doing, if you want live interaction via the computer. And then your accessibility, obviously the textbook that's required is Leadership Roles and Management and Functions in Nursing Theory and Application. You will need to be able to access ATI because you will have some modules and things on there to do. and your grading policy. So like I said, you'll have 3 tests. As you guys know, tests are required for your program to be 60% of your grade. So your 3 tests will be 45% and your final exam will be 15. You will then also have your discussion forums that will be 20%. You'll have ATI modules, 5 of those throughout the semester that'll be assigned to you, and they will be worth 10%. And then your cover and resume letter will be worth 5, and your letter to the legislator will be worth 5. You guys know the breakdown of your grades by now as seniors in the nursing program, and you can read through all this information, and feel free to email me if you have any questions. You can click on the email and get to me and just be able to send it right there. So then we'll go over Unit 1 to start with, because it's going to be, like I said, this unit's going to last you about 2 weeks, and this one is set up and ready to go right now, and I'll be adding to all the units as the class continues. Click on Unit 1. So just your lesson for the unit, this is going to assist you in meeting your learning objectives, of course. So due for this unit. So each unit is going to tell you what we're doing, what objectives we're working on. It'll then have a section that tells you what is due for that unit. So you need to read pages 1 to 78 of your leadership and management functions in nursing. Review the online PowerPoint presentation, which I'm going to get into that in just a minute and show you how to look at the PowerPoints and the lectures. Complete the discussion post. So that's it. Really a lot of it is making sure you know your material. So reading it and reviewing the lectures, because this is thinking about, you normally would be going to a lecture style class. You're not going to a lecture style class, so it's watching your lectures and reading your material and knowing your content, asking questions if you have any of me electronically, so I can get back and let you and answer those questions for you. So here I will be posting, I've got chapter 1 posted for you. You will be able to click on a link. So I'm going to click it so you guys can see what that looks like, and it'll take you to pause that so you're not listening to me, a YouTube video of the lecture. Get back to the portal. I'm actually going to change that so it pops into another window that might make things easier for you guys, so that we can still go back to the portal if you need to. And then also having handouts. So I know some people don't want videos, they want the actual handout. Your PowerPoint will be on there as well as a handout for you to reference. And then your discussion post. So again, like we did in the first one, you click on your discussion post. It gives you the breakdown. There's a scenario, and for this one, it will be due, and you will do 2 responses. The requirements for your discussion post, not the disc one, the first one is due 13th, but your discussion post starting with Unit 1. So this first one, applying scientific models to decision making. You will first have your discussion that needs to be 200 words, your first response, and then your need to make 2 replies that are 100 words each. So first initial response, 200 words, and then 2 replies that are at least 100 words each. And then when you have questions about due dates and things, you can always go over to coursework, and that'll open up and show you how your first discussion is due on the 13th of January at 11:55, and that first responses for the applying scientific models to decision making is due Saturday the 19th. This is telling me my battery's getting low. That is actually all that I wanted to go over currently with you. I didn't want to make the video too long and overwhelming. That is getting things started with Unit 1. So most important things is have that DISC assessment done and it completed on the portal by the 13th. And then starting your Unit 1, making sure you're reading Unit 1, you know that material, that you're reviewing the lectures that are posted for you online, and understanding the PowerPoint, and reaching out to me if you have any questions about the content so I can help you understand it better and help and I'll create a video at the end of the units if I receive questions, kind of the most asked questions, to try to go through some of the material if it's things that you guys are having trouble with. So that's it for now. I'm really excited to work with you guys this semester and look forward to seeing you soon. Have a great night. Thanks.